Alright, hello. Welcome back, Nancy Drew fans. Me personally, I feel like the books are probably better. We're on week 3 of Nancy Drew, Sea of Darkness. Overall I've gained a lot of disinterest. A lot of disinterest in Nancy Drew at this point. Characters and writing in this are really well done, but the rest of this, I don't know. The story has not pulled me in yet. We're doing a lot of stuff that it just doesn't feel, it's just not very interesting. I've played too many other games where like there's just stuff going on. And this is just Nancy Drew walking around town asking people questions in a really regular like narrative. Even things like, what was that one game we played a few months ago with the guy that was trying to solve the murder? There's no murder mystery here. The guy just ran off with some treasure. Unless there was like an FMV game we played recently. It was the same thing. Yeah, Contradiction. Yeah, see, even with Contradiction, the characters were a little bit more interesting, I guess. Or no, I don't know. The story was a little bit more interesting. It was the same thing, though. You were just walking up and down the street, talking to people. What if I show you this? Yeah, Nancy Drew doesn't have that. So I've started to really lose interest in Nancy Drew. I'm hoping we finish this week. However, so far, the story thus far, some guy disappeared. These two people went to find the treasure that some guy in this land, this city, left somewhere. And one of the two people, the two individuals, the guy just vanished. Right now in the story, we don't know if he was murdered or kidnapped or just straight up ran away. But he was really paranoid about something. Somebody was chasing him. He wasn't really sure. I wonder if Ned has anything to say.
You've reached Ned Dickerson.
Nope.
Unless you're a telemarketer or my older sister, in which case you've reached no one, because this number doesn't exist. For
I love this
everyone
question in
else, leave a
trivia
message.
because it's
Ned,
like
call me back. I'm worried.
there's like an apostrophe or something in there, and it just like glitches out horribly. Am I ever gonna fix it? No, because it's funny. Alright, anyway, so we went and talked to Gunnar. Is that his name? And he was out fishing. No, searching for the treasure himself in the dinghy. And Dagny, hold on, before we talk to this guy. Dagny, this girl is missing. That is the strat. That is the strat right there. Yeah, so this girl's missing and there's blood on the ground. That's some ridiculous tech right there. I'm so glad that worked. It's like, it's spelled like M-E or Lemura apostrophe S or something. Maybe? I don't know why it glitches out. I don't remember. Anyways, it's whatever. Dagny's missing. There's some large feet prints there. We went and talked to Gunnar, and Gunnar was like, what? And then we're gonna go talk to Soren, who nobody in town likes because he's from the town next to this one.
Hi.
Last time we were in here, we broke into his desk. Why was your glove found? Wait, hold on.
Is it true that the town's in financial trouble?
In the spirit of full disclosure, yes. We've always had a bit of trouble attracting tourism out here. No spas, no ski resorts. We're a little, barren. Elizabeth, bless her heart, did everything she could to turn a profit off the festival. But it's just not in her nature.
So that's why you restored the Herlichheid?
This year, our tickets sold 10 times as well. I gave away the ship rights, yes, but I put us back in the black. Of course, did the anti-Soren mob lower their pitchforks even a centimeter? No, of course not.
Why was your glove found up near the volcanic caves?
My glove?
I'm certain it was yours.
Aha! My glove! I lost it. Aha! When I was trying to carry a bit of wood down from the hills, I was rather focused. I can get a bit addle-brained. I found the most interesting carving, you see, in part of an old tree near the caves. It may even be from the 14th century, or even earlier.
Where's the carving you brought back?
Oh, it needs to be treated before it can be exposed to the air again. If you'd like, I can show you later on.
Goodbye.
Well, on with it.
Good interaction. Alright, something about a tree carving. Well, we found it in the cave. What was his glove doing, like, deep in the cave? Riven. I was gonna play, my original plan was to play Myst after this, but Myst is too similar to this, so I think we're gonna play something really very different after this. Did you know there's a difference between Que and Wark with chocobos? Trained chocobos, like, not trained. Wild chocobos say Wark. Unwild chocobos say Que. One of those things. It might be the opposite of that. Yeah, one is domesticated, the other one's wild. I don't remember which. I don't think I remember which is which. Wark equals wild. Sounds. I think that's right, because I think the gold saucer ones all say Que. I don't remember. Ooh, Grandia. I wonder if Mint will ever play Grandia 2 again. I'm trying to find the bar that's at the end of this street. What
Get
is...
out of my pub!
Elizabeth!
Enough already! Just leave me be! I never asked for you to intervene! Just stay where I can't see you.
Wow. Gunner's now homeless. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Anybody in here now? There's nobody in here. I'm free to do whatever I want. I already read those papers. It was like... yeah, a letter between these two. How do I exit?
Hey, Nancy.
Hey.
What did Gunnar do this time?
He runs his mouth, and I can no longer bear it. He should have been out of my place years ago, but I let him stay. I care for those who don't care for me. I am a fool.
I think Gunnar does care a lot. He just has a unconventional way of showing it.
Do you know what he said? He said Magnus would never return. Because he doesn't want to see me. Because I'm too settled.
I don't think that's true at all. I might not know Magnus, but I know you.
Untrue words still hurt. What if Magnus is hiding from me? What if he doesn't want to be found? Please, leave me alone. I need time to think.
I think if he's hiding from anyone, he's hiding from whoever is chasing him. You chasing him? Let's go back and talk to Gunnar. Maybe he's over here. Oh, see Gunnar? Hold on. Oh my god. Oh, here he is.
Hello?
What happened with Elizabeth?
She locked me out of the pub, this time for good.
It seems like she was pretty upset by whatever you said to her.
That's not your business. Everyone tries to turn against me in the end. Gunnar always had Gunnar's back.
Gunnar always has Gunnar's back.
Maybe you should try to make up?
No need for that woman. No need for anyone anymore. That blasted woman won't let me get into the skip again. There's a box of mine. A personal box. I did not get a chance to grab it before Elizabeth threw me out. It is special. If you help, I'll give you the only clue I have to this sorry business.
I thought Gunnar wasn't gonna help anyone.
I'll get the box, but I swear, if you're lying to me...
I am being honest as the day is short. Nancy, please.
Talk to you later.
Bless.
Oh, this box sounds really important. It's not locked. You just walk right in, dude. Like, just go grab your box. Hmm. 1692.
Oh, it's unlocked already. She looks like me.
Oh no. Don't tell me that after playing Siberia. Never again. Never again, Siberia. Never again.
A birthday card for Gunnar?
Wait a minute. Happy 50th birthday, Poppy. Hope you like your gift. Mama helped me pick it out. I know we've been fighting a lot this year. I'm sorry about that. There are some things we both do well. Being quiet isn't one of them. So for your birthday, I wanted to make a list of my favorite things about you. When you come home and give Mama and me a big hug after being out on the water all day. When you tell stories about the sea and get so excited, even if some of the details are only kind of true. The time you came to my math competition and cheered me like it was a sports game, got kicked out by Mrs. Thornstrike. She still hates me for that. Let's make this year a year for new beginnings. If you haven't lost hope, then I haven't either. Love you with all my heart. Ida. Uh-oh. Great series. Yeah, Blackwell Legacy. Blackwell series. There's actually... I got a couple of games from Wadjet I was thinking about playing next. Police closed drowning case of 2 women near Skipbrook. Uh-oh. The police have closed investigations on the tragic drowning deaths of 2 women near Skipbrook. Authorities reported earlier today. The 2 women, Esja and her daughter Ida, her daughter Ida, are reported to have fallen into the icy waters off the coast of Skipbrook during a family outing aboard a small dinghy. They are survived by their respective husband and father, Gunnar, who was piloting the dinghy at the time. Uh-oh. Tonneson told authorities that the trip, intended to be a birthday outing just around the bay, turned deadly when a sudden storm struck the southwest coast. But Tonneson promptly contacted the Icelandic Coast Guard with a small handheld radio. The boat immediately capsized afterwards, leaving the trio with only minutes to survive in frigid conditions. Words is reported to have attempted treading water, and her husband quickly lost visual contact on her. Though Gunnar made it onto the capsized hull, she too was pronounced deceased upon the Coast Guard's arrival. It's sometimes a toss-up in these spring weather conditions, Harbor Master Office Representative Rosa told reporters. You think you're safe, but things can change fast. If there's one takeaway I can make here, it's that nothing is predictable or stable in these currents. Happening today was enormously tragic. Hope it can serve as a reminder and warning to others. Uh-oh.
I think this belongs to you.
Oh, thank you, Fisker. The box.
Like the exchange.
Did you open it?
Yes.
Yes.
I see. I am ashamed of the way I acted towards Elizabeth. I have been angry and blind for too long. My daughter wouldn't stand for me like this. No more of that childishness now. Every day I wake up and for one moment I think they're still alive. I reach over to my wife's side of the bed to hold her. Then it all comes back and I remember. They're gone. They're both gone. And I am alone.
Oh, I had no idea. Are you going to be okay?
Sometimes I think yes. Other times I can feel myself in such darkness.
Sea of darkness?
See now there are still things left to live for. Strong ships, good festivals, new neighbors. I will apologize to Elizabeth. Come see me at the Misty Skip after the tides change. I'll give you everything I have.
Oh, look, the tide changed. Where in time is Carmen Sandiego? What allows player to travel directly through time? The flux capacitor.
Welcome back.
This is for you. Couldn't wrap my old head around it, but maybe you can make a head out of a tail.
I know of these.
Make
We've been
good
collecting
use of
these.
it, Fisker. And don't go wasting it or dropping it with your tiny little lady hands.
Wow. What?
Run along, girl.
Well then. Oh yeah, the Chrono Skimmer. We haven't played any Carmen Sandiego for trivia. I don't know if they would be a good trivia game. I played the original Carmen Sandiego game in like a web browser for stream a few years ago. Might have been for April Fool's Day or something. We played, it was like the original Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. Hello?
Nancy, hi.
It's good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear your voice.
I have to apologize for earlier. It's good to hear your voice, too. Sorry I panicked.
So, want to tell me what's really going on?
Look, Nancy, the thing I got you for our anniversary, it's not a thing. It's kind of a sort of an intangible
Ed, you better not be
concept,
pregnant.
really. When a guy like me begins ruminating, let me tell you, it can get pretty crazy up in the old noggin. Looking back on all the times we spent together, all those times you almost got seriously hurt.
He's
Like that
giving
one
her
time you
a
almost burned to death,
bulletproof
or that
vest.
time when you almost got killed by that giant falling blade, or on that raft in New Zealand, or that one thing with that mansion on fire. Jeez, what happened then? I forget. Or, well,
I get the idea.
yeah, you get the idea.
I get lucky a lot, and I kind of fall into things.
But it's so much more than that. You have that help people gene. There's this fire within you. I firmly believe that you're going to save the world someday. At times, I worry like crazy. Even if I'm out with my friends or at a game or in the middle of a class, I've got one hand on my phone, terrified I might get that call one day. A call that this time you didn't get lucky, and that used to terrify me. But now, I'm not afraid. What I'm trying to say is, I can't imagine life or the world without you. And even though I might get that call someday, I'm not going to let fear hold me back. I love you, Nancy. I love you so much.
Wow.
Oh man. How do we respond? Who is Ned? Man, I really want to say I'm not sure how I feel. No, wow is what she just said. Our choices are these two. I love you, or I'm not sure how I feel. As her boyfriend. I meant like, somebody said he might be one of the Hardy Boys or something, or from the Hardy Boys. I'm not sure how I feel.
I'm not sure how I feel. Ned?
Oh, I just... Okay. No, that's fine. I'm sorry. I just thought maybe...
Ned, I care about you so much. You know that. But I think this is something we should talk about in person.
You're right. I shouldn't have called about it. I should have waited until you're back in the States.
I miss you. Give me some time to think it over, okay?
Okay. I miss you too.
I'll see you soon.
Bye.
And the things that are going to be churning in his head. Alright, we're putting a puzzle together. Open the footlocker. This one? Here we go. Let's see. This goes here. I have to do them like in order. How do I place? Interesting. This is really weird because, like, parts are already, like, in existence here. Heal points note, you are gaming. Gaming. I wonder if they have to be like... It's like I know this goes right here. Right here. Somewhere. I have a picture. Do I have to do this like... Oops. Bomberman Hero? The Nintendo 64, I believe.
I've seen this design before. It's from the lighthouse. There must be something there.
What a heckin' thing. Oh, you never heard of the Klonoa series? Fun series. There's like 7 or 8 games. I think Odd played through them last year. Or at least a bunch of them. I don't know if he played every one of them. Every single one. Including the Game Boy Advance one.
It's Elizabeth. And what's under that tarp? Oh, this is bad.
Uh-oh. I was gonna say, I didn't really like the Game Boy Advance one. Because I feel like I was pushing, like I was forcing myself to finish the one that I played. But also that was like literally when it came out. That was like 20 years ago. Maybe I would like it more now. Let's see, back to town. Reminded me of Fatal Frame 4. Oh my god.
Dagny?
Dagny.
Oh. Hey, Drew.
So much for being missing. I've been looking for you.
Fun fact, it's really easy to fake a footprint these days. What do you say we talk this over down in the port? Next to the heater? You look like you could use a coffee break. Take a load off. It's freezing up here, and I have a feeling this is gonna be a long one.
I want to believe the best here, but...
You should stop doing that. People like me don't deserve that. Anyways, you, me, town.
So, you faked that you'd gone missing, huh?
Yeah, don't look at me with those kicked puppy eyes. I needed some time to crack the case without anyone catching on to me.
You must have a compelling lead on the treasure. Otherwise, knowing you, you'd never have left the heater.
Detectives. Okay, fine. The ship itself is a map to the treasure.
I suspected that.
The problem is the original ship was torn apart. Many of the pieces of the original have been built into the town. I've been putting them together, but something's still missing. I need some sort of key, something to help me decode the map.
So, let me guess. You know where to find that key.
Not even. But you know what? I think you do.
Maybe I do.
Maybe I do.
Playing it cool, huh? Just a casual reminder that I get a finder's fee for nabbing this treasure, Drew. I might be willing to part with a piece of it for the right gal. I like you. I think we could be business partners if this thing rolls out right.
I mean, I am in the process of breaking up with my boyfriend.
I don't want to believe you'd do something to Magnus, but you're not giving me a lot of options here.
Look, I'm being honest. Take this as collateral. It clearly fits somewhere, just not sure where. I might be greedy, but I'm not a greedy kidnapper. I want Magnus back safe. Or at least, safe-ish. Maybe that'll help you. If you decide to stop hating money, I'll be waiting. Toodles. Yeah?
Later.
Stay warm.
Wait.
I think it's time to find out what Elizabeth's hiding in that deck closet.
Nancy, stop! Don't go in there!
Sorry, Elizabeth, but it's time to come clean. I know you're hiding someone in there.
No, you can't!
Oh my god. It's the dog! It's been cooped up in there for like a week. He just slid in.
So much for finding Magnus, I guess.
You thought I was hiding Magnus.
You have to admit, it was really suspicious. Sorry I pinned you wrong, though.
I guess it was a little strange.
So, I have to ask the obvious. Why are you keeping a dog in a closet?
Toomey wouldn't do well in a shelter.
He seems to really like you.
This scrappy little mutt. I want to hate him so much, but I just can't.
When did you manage to get to me?
Just before Magnus left to take the ship into harbor. That's why I wasn't at the festival.
Hang on. So you knew Magnus was going to go missing?
No, but I knew he'd notice if Toomey did. And then maybe he'd have to come looking for me for once.
In the meantime, Toomey's probably happiest with someone he knows nearby.
I hope so, too. I shouldn't have taken Toomey. That was wrong.
Ooh, I
But
can
now
finally
that
add
he's here,
Somnium File 2 questions.
I'm going to take good care of him. Listen, Nancy, just a little while ago, I realized something. When you told me my family song sounded like a love song, that's because it is a love song. It's a love song for my family's heritage. The treasure.
So, the purpose of the song was to make sure only Captain Lawrence's descendant could find that treasure.
Here. Have this. I've never shown these to anyone. Maybe they've been the key all along. I trust you to find out the truth, Nancy.
Speaking of Somnium, Claude, GBA and I have been wanting to add an emote for like 7 or 8 months now. What month are we on? 8 months now. Of this Furby getting cut in half right down the middle. But I didn't. Thought about it, but I didn't. It's finally time. What is this, like, line through here? Let me play this on my piano real quick.
Bring Magnus home.
Cute. My doggy at home has one of these. Pretty clever hiding place. Hmm.
Oops, I was trying to read that. The clues Lawrence left behind have confirmed that the treasure is not on the ship. He evidently suspected that the town would eventually turn against him and decided to hide the treasure elsewhere, at wherever that is. I've been able to recreate the first steps, and clearly the caves run deeper than we realized. Must be more pages from Lawrence's journal that will reveal the final steps to take. Enter the caves, turn right at the red pumice stones, walk forward, blah 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 blah. I think we already did all this. No more pages? Okay. I think we did this. Which way is the front of the ship? This is the back of the ship. Yeah.
I bet I can use Dagny's token to rotate these. Let's get them all facing right side up.
Y'all excited for Pachinko? Easy every time. We've got another gear. We've seen where all these gears go, but I don't remember where it was. Let's go back to the secret room. Secret room is... Who tried to, like, bury us before? I hope this is Alex.
Funny story for you. I was looking over my luggage recently and noticed something was missing from my bag. And then I started to think, gee, who would get their sticky little thief fingers all over my stuff?
Oh, that's interesting.
I knew it couldn't have possibly been you, Nancy Drew. Anyways, bye now.
What? She's crazy. I don't know what she's talking about. Impossible word. Secret room. I think that was back here. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Wow.
This looks ancient. It must be from the original captain.
Whose skull is this? Look at them teeth. You got some Sid teeth.
I bet I need to get one of every symbol on each row and column.
Are these the PlayStation buttons? Not enough triangles. Hey, did Kirky leave?
Wow.
I was looking at memes. Oh, hello. Welcome everyone from Mint Stream. Oh, you're playing something. You're racing. Oh, Warcraft 2, that's what it was. How did Warcraft 2 go? There was an infamous race, like, over 10 years, it was probably about 10 years ago, 10, 12 years ago. There was the Warcraft 3 blind race on hardcore mode, or whatever the hardest setting is. There was like 40 entrants, or something completely ridiculous, and nobody finished. And after 48 hours, the final person quit, like 3 or 4 missions from the end. It was probably one of the most infamous SRL races I've ever experienced. That and the Lolo 3 race, or whatever it was, were sight to behold. Let's see, what are we missing here?
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. My dearest little girl, if you've come this far, then my hope is that you will discover that which is rightfully yours, for your mother and I have surely perished. In what manner, I know not, but know that my love for you transcends anything in this world or the next. As you undoubtedly learned, the ship contains many secrets, some my own and some of the men who come before me. This journal contains the only truth on the matter I have ever written. I am no Dutchman, and the Heerlijkheid is not my ship. As a boy, I lived in Manchester, far from the sea. I went to London seeking a quiet life, and instead found the call of the waves too strong to ignore. I joined the first crew, which offered me a decent coin, and hopped aboard a sturdy English ship. Not half a year into our course, we were overtaken by pirates at sea. As they levied their guns at us and demanded our surrender, we gave ourselves over to a new master gladly, for the original captain had been deeply cruel to us. I still remember the moment our new pirate captain first looked at me. Though his skin had been worn rough like bark with sun and age, his eyes were a deep, piercing gray and full of shrewd intelligence. He called himself John North. Though I have never known whether that was his true name, I soon came to love him as my own brother. I wonder if that's John North of John's Pass. North always knew how to wiggle out of any situation, whether we were lost at sea or stranded on an island with dwindling supplies, or else terribly outnumbered by foes. We always managed to make it out with not more than the shirts on our backs. Soon my heart forgot England entirely, and yearned only for adventure with him. Spoken frequently of his father, a lord with whom he was on poor terms, but I never learned anything more of where he came from or what he was after. Soon he handed ownership of the ship to me, declaring me the best navigator among our crew. He handled the charts and helm, and he handled the gold. It was a glorious partnership. I can't remember, John, so Treasure Island in, Florida. There's an area called John's Pass from the pirate John. I wonder if it's the same guy. The evil tree. X-Death. Word I couldn't keep. Alright.
Wooden tracks. Is there a sliding piece missing?
What? The actual heck? We're missing a piece. By Shel Silverstein. Game really needs a quick travel. I would like to go to the lighthouse. The North Lighthouse from Lufia 2.
This design matches the one from those drawings.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I'll need to have one of each number within each outlined triangle, and one of each number along the horizontal and diagonal rows too.
Any Sudoku fans in chat? Any Sudoku-ers? Any Sudokers in chat? I'm not a Sudoker. There was actually a game I wanted to speedrun. Until I found out that there was a random chance you had to do a Sudoku puzzle. Is an actually random chance you had to solve a Sudoku as part of the speedrun. I pieced out pretty fast. I said, nope. Alright, I'm here to solve the last one. Perfect. Head into the right tunnel. Continue forward 2 steps, then turn left. Buried in the cave wall on your left will be a chest containing a paltry sum. Should you be followed or forced by the town's treachery, simply reveal the decoy chest. The true treasure lies beyond that. Retrace your steps to the decoy treasure's location. Find another passage leading up from there. Follow it. Now recall the words I've sung to you so many times before. Press the images in the order they appear, from start to end, with those words as your guiding light. Gotta fast travel back to Magus's cabin. Back to the cabin. Here we go.
This belongs to Elizabeth's family, and her song is a missing piece. I wonder if I can arrange these teeth to play that song.
Any musicians in chat? Hello, Kirkyu and Sarah and Claude. Let's see. Review the music book. Yes. Ah, yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Wow. Is that a gummy? Okay. Several years passed, and we conquered all the waters of the world. North tracked the movements of the English Navy with an intensity bordering on madness. He claimed a magnificent catch was coming our way. A ship called the Heracard. I've heard the name of this ship like 20 times this playthrough. I still can't remember it. Anyways, belonging directly to the Dutch East India Company's most elite and private fleet. The ship he claimed contained a massive fortune, a treasure worth beyond comprehension, library concealed within the ship's walls. When we've stolen this treasure, my god, Lawrence, we'll be the richest men in the world, he told me. Buy the largest home in Piccadilly and live like proper gentlemen. There was this estimation seemed garish and well advised. I trusted in him and sailed west to intercept the ship just north of Cape Town. Harlequin. Whoa. I exit. There we go. All the way back to the ship. So we now have the goldfish piece. That's everybody's favorite goldfish snack. They got lots of different flavors. Where am I going? The ship. There's like cheese and pizza and some kind of barbecue mess.
That's the ship alarm. Oh no.
Oh no. Do the pretzel ones?
I need to get this sliding shape over to that treasure marking.
Oh my god. Hold on. I have to sneeze. Oh my god. I don't know if I've tried the pretzel ones. Apparently we're supposed to notice there's like been an axe here Somebody had an axe. Well,
Right. It
Right.
popped open.
Is this Chip's challenge? Yes. When I woke, I was lying on my back with the most striking woman I had ever seen standing over me. She gave me water and helped me to drink. And I did. And it was good to be alive. Her eyes were sharp, though she looked tired. Do you speak English? I asked her. Yes, little, she said and smiled. We have an English priest. I am Alda. I felt at peace and looked about me. But where's my first mate, John North? He was on deck with me. We've a magnificent story to tell. Your friend is gone, the woman said, and shook her head. The sky is dark. Loki still erupts. We found... Only you and a couple of men in the hold. The others, well, the water's very cold. Felt my heart sink as I looked around the narrow wooden hut where I had been brought. Black dust slipped through the cracks in the window and beyond the walls, a faint rumbling, like the growl of some furious beast. They think I am their savior. They are mistaken. In the months which followed, I gave the town just enough to preserve my own head. These people know only how to demand from one another, to fight amongst themselves. There is no hope for this desolate place. I'll never see a whit of my gold. Of that I am certain. Tomorrow I will flee, with you and your mother in tow. The two of us have done everything in our power to ensure our escape. But with hope, you will never need to read this journal. But if someday you must, trust in the clues we have left for you. I have faith. You have my song and the ship. The directions listed here, and you have my love. With that, you will surely find your way to the treasure. I wish with all my heart that I could be there to see you grow old, and to explore the world with you and your mother. I hope that the gold can serve in some small way as my apology. May I bring you some amount of happiness and freedom in this world. Your father, Lawrence. And then everyone died. Other half of the
journal looks complete now.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. I'm not reading all of this. Let's see. Let's see here. Y'all see any axe marks? I don't see anything about an axe. They said, notice that an axe has been used to break into something. Unless, no axe here. Oh, no spoilers. I don't know anything about Nancy Drew. Do the ice cave. What's her name back? Nope. Okay. I have literally no idea. This game has not gone anywhere for the past like 10 hours. Let's see. Enter the cave. Okay. I think Thanatos was the bad guy. The Lich? I think the Lich's name is Thanatos or something. I haven't played Secret of Mana in a while. Okay. Right. Look. Oh my god.
Who are you? Did you just come to the wall?
Magnus?
Yeah.
I'm Nancy. I'm here to get you out. Are you hurt anywhere?
No, but he's coming back.
Who is?
Soren.
Soren?
His polite demeanor was all an act, wasn't it?
It's true. He kept me here alone at first. Tried to get me to talk. Thought I was hiding information.
This is because he's from one town
when he
over.
found out I truly didn't know the treasure's final location, he grew angry. Very angry.
Wait, isn't Soren the one that
what
hired
he's
us?
Done and done now, or when he's coming back. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
Oh, you've been in a cave for the last few days. I don't think you had any part in this.
I did, though. Long before the festival. Nearly all my life, I treated Soren poorly, just because I was told to. We all did.
Oh yeah, Dagny.
That would make anyone furious. Now it's come to this. And it's driven him mad.
That still doesn't excuse everything else he's done. You could have been hurt.
I want to think that, but I don't know what it's like to be treated so poorly for so long. Do you?
No, I guess I don't.
Maybe this is a wake-up call for all of us.
Come on, Magnus. I promised Elizabeth I'd bring you back in one piece, and I don't like to disappoint.
Elizabeth? Is she alright? I need to talk to her. I made a terrible mistake.
She's A-okay. Let's get out of here. I know just the girl to find us some backup.
And ice cream. Who is it, Alex?
Alex, are you
Yes.
Am I ever not? What's the sitch?
there? Not great. I'm somewhere inside the volcanic caves near Skiprot. I have Magnus with me, and I think we're kind of in dire straits here. Soren's the one responsible for all this.
Nancy, you're breaking up. Did you say Soren? Nancy? Nancy, I'm gonna dispatch someone. Hang in there.
No signal. I guess we'll have to find a way out on our own. What was that?
Soren! Leave her out of this!
Hello, Nancy.
Uh-oh.
Nancy, stay right there. I'm going to go get help.
Soren, I can't believe you do all this. That
Should have
bruise
bought
on
the
your
sword.
face, selling the shipwrights. You lied to me. You were using us all to find the treasure for you. But you're still missing something, aren't you?
Oh, Nancy, you're a very smart girl. You know exactly why we're here. You're gonna find that treasure for me right now. Just you, me, and Gudrun here.
Uh-oh. Little does he know I've got an egg. This cave.
I've got no signal.
How am I supposed to call Ned?
Look, there's your treasure.
The crest of the Dutch East India Company. And the detail, it's exquisite. After all these years, I found it. It was all worth it. Well, I think it's high time I vanished. Goodbye, Nancy. I won't be back, but I'm sure you'll make it out of here eventually. That is, if you don't starve or freeze first. Give those xenophobic idiots my regards.
Wait, Soren!
Oh no. Realistic looking small rocks. I'm trapped.
Wow, this has to be the real treasure. It's not a myth after all. These images are from Lawrence's final letter. I just need to press them correctly.
Alright, what is this song? Ah, yes. So many words on the screen.
I must have been the first
Wonderful.
to get this far. This is incredible.
Nancy, are you back there?
Magnus, I'm here. I found the real deal. But I think I'm stuck now. I'm not sure how to get over to the exit.
Hello.
Well, that works too.
So, the treasure Soren found was the
You
fake.
just punched that
Yes,
wall.
Captain Lawrence hid the real chest so that only his true descendants knew where to find it.
Well, it's yours now.
I don't think so. This treasure belongs to the town, not me.
Now it belongs to Elizabeth. Not the town. The town sucks.
Nancy, thank goodness. We have Soren in custody. My guys caught him right as he was leaving the caves.
That was close. What should we do with him?
Ooh, what should we do with him? He can be reasoned with. Try to kill us both. He's a danger to the town's safety.
Soren tried to kill us both. He's a danger to the town's safety.
You got it, lady. See you soon.
I think I'm calling this case closed. Dear Hannah, the secret of Skip Rot's famous treasure is finally put to rest, and the case is closed. Soren was arrested the minute Magnus and I left the ice caves. As it turns out, he was the one following Magnus all along, looking for his chance to take the treasure for himself. He followed Magnus onto the ship just before it sailed into harbor, knocked him unconscious, and took him to the ice caves using his dinghy. When he realized Magnus didn't know the final location, he came after me. Luckily, I beat him to the finish line. The treasure is in good hands with Elizabeth. Her family legacy has finally come full circle. Magnus apologized to Elizabeth for having been so distant leading up to the festival. The two of them are doing well, and Magnus finally got that ship he's always dreamed of. He and Elizabeth packed their things and left to travel the world. And of course, Toomey went too. I just got a call from Elizabeth. I think they're somewhere near Thailand as we speak. Elizabeth left the Misty Skip pub in Gunner's hands while she's gone. Gunner seems to be happier than ever. He's back on his feet, and he even took me out on a fishing trip. He's still pretty cranky when it comes to tourists, but I think he'll get the hang of things. Dagny and Magnus donated their exploration rights to the Hurley back to Skipbrot. The ship is now fully public property and is open to tourists at all times of the year. Dagny stayed in Skipbrot for a little while, but she split soon after she got her share of the treasure. At first she seemed content to stay, but after a couple of days with no action, it seemed like she was itching to get out on the road. She didn't say much about where she was going, but I later found a note in my room at the pub. Catch you later, friend. I gave Ned the anniversary gift I got him from the Skipbrot gift shop. He seemed to like it, but as far as apology gifts go, I probably could have done better.
We should have bought the sword.
Both of us made a deal. Next anniversary, we celebrate in person, together. As for me, I think my time in the land of fire and ice is coming to a close. I'll miss the sky full of stars, but I've been in darkness a long time now. I can't wait to see the sun again. Love, Nancy.
Was that written? Oh. Trivia? Alright, hold up. Trivia while doing trivia. Was hanging over the door to the captain's quarters. I have no idea. An anchor. What? Nice job on the GameFAQs usage. I'm sorry. What? So you get these from, like, doing certain things? Like telling what's his name you love him, you get this one. Instead we told him something else. Oh my god. Whoa.
Nancy, it's me, Deirdre. I know you're not exactly president of my fan club, but listen, I need your help. Someone really important to me is in danger. Things are going from bad to worse. People are even saying she's some kind of witch.
Whoa.
Nancy, if you don't help me, I don't think she's gonna make it out of this alive.
Oh my god, we should have played that game.
Join me on my next adventure
Dang, that one sounds way cooler than this one. Sea of Darkness was pretty mid. Honestly. It was okay. I enjoyed the colorful cast of characters. But I never really felt like I was like doing anything. It was okay. I'm definitely gonna forget it. Somebody's gonna ask me about, hey, you ever play any of the Nancy Drew games? I'll be like, maybe, I don't know. Sounds familiar. Gunner? Is this the lyrics to this page I didn't read out loud?
I stole you from another, but you knew I'd leave someday. I felt the tide pull on my bones, told you I couldn't stay.
Oh. The word I couldn't keep.
That I'd return, and someday soon I will.
Yo, Fiddler.
And though I'm many years too late, I hope you've waited still.
I don't know any of these people.
Been to Ceylon's bluest coasts and back to Amsterdam, and conquered mighty swells with just the line beneath my hands. And now I rest far in the north, a broken heart to lie forever under tattered sails and neath a blackened sky. Yet even in this
Well, anyways, any other thoughts, feelings? The game was very average. I think the puzzles were pretty interesting. I didn't do any of them, but I think if I had been in the mindset going into it that this was a Myst-like game, I think it would have been a little bit different. But going into this and not being in a... I mean, there's a reason I didn't play Myst and I played this one instead. Bink Video. Bink Video has got to be like the richest company of all time because they're in everything. Having to learn Icelandic. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, there were some interesting puzzles in there. Click. Nope, that's it. Extras. Teaser. Teaser for this game, or was this the one? Oh, it was this one. More Nancy Drew. Probably opens up Steam. Anyways, yeah, that was Nancy Drew, Sea of Darkness. Thought it was alright. I think I said this at the beginning. It felt less, like, interesting to me, and I think the puzzles kind of might have played against it in a way in terms of the storytelling process. But it seemed less interesting to me than a game like Contradiction, where the focus is on the story. This one, if you actually were doing those puzzles and, like, had the time and willingness to do the puzzles, I personally probably would have forgotten what was going... I mean, I kind of already forgot what was going on in the story half the time. I never felt like I was solving a mystery, even though we were solving a mystery, because the pacing of the story kept getting interrupted by things. Yeah, you did miss something. We did see a picture of someone that looks like Nancy Drew. Then I made a reference to Siberia. I don't know. Like, it was a very average, okay experience. I don't think it's the kind of thing that should have had the puzzles that it had. Because they weren't... The puzzles themselves weren't really telling the story. Whereas a lot of games that have, like, puzzles in them, generally the puzzles are part of the storytelling process. Even hacking the Nonary series with its escape room puzzles, they're done in a way that it's, like, part of the storytelling process. This, it just feels like thrown in to tag on some other stuff. And playing this has definitely not convinced me to play any of the other Nancy Drew games, to be honest. I expect it to be high quality. Yeah, I think we're going to leave Nancy behind. Anyways, that's going to be it for the Nancy Drew.